Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando. And it's the Knicks to start us off. And here is Hart. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got the opening field goal of the game for the Knicks. Wembanyama, a screen. Outside, Fox. Crafty move. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively. And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Towns, the screen. Brunson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Pass to Hart. Bridges up top. And here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Wembanyama. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
There's a screen. Anunoby outside. No good again that time.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For the 3. Back to Hart. Puts up a deep 3. Vassell grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Thomas. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Right now on a 14-0 run. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the open 3 to cap the break.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Here's McLaughlin. Nothing on the board. Pass to Thomas. They set the pick. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Towns missing. Spurs leading by 7. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
Sohan inside. And he lays it straight in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Barnes looking around. Pass to Vassell. And they're moving it up. Brunson outside. Now here's Hart. It's up a three. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
And Wembanyama outside. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Castle. Hasn't made one yet. Yep, that one goes.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brunson outside. Inside. They set the screen. Pocket 6. Towns, no luck.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Outside, Fox. Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Some nice passing by New York here. Achiuwa with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 11. And Wright, here we go. And finished off by Wright.
Now how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Outside Thomas. Back to Sohan. It's Thomas on the wing. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Here's McBride. A second chance effort. They shoot again. Here's Robinson. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Spurs leading by 9. Thomas with the ball. Now Wright defender. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Achiuwa. Down low. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Achiuwa. Knicks trail by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that wide body of Achiuwa setting the screen, then releasing for the hoop.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Still scoreless. Pass to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Over in the corner, Barnes. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now Brunson. They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Brunson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Ah, the sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the inside. Castle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The lefty Brunson with a sweet three-stroke.
There's a good screen. Wembanyama with it. Brunson picks him up. Good work there as it goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Bridges. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. On the wing, Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And here's Towns. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Spurs leading by 9. Stolen by Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's Thomas. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Misses from short range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Johnson with it. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trailed by 7. 1:06 left to play here in the third. They get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
It's Thomas on the wing. 12 points for him. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Manu Kelishvili. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Towns with the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Thomas. Trying to get something going. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good. The shot misses. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs out in front, up by 3.
30 rounds.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Brunson surveying the D. Now, here's Hart. Got a piece of it.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 5.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Towns the screen. Here's Bridges. That one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Castle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Driving in. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And Brunson gets it to go.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Wembanyama down low. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Brunson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Anunoby, good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
And it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The kick out to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Brunson outside. And it's Hart top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Anunoby right side. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Into the lane. Vassell wide open. Nails the tray.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
For three, Bridges. Vassell grabs the board. And stolen by Anunoby. Out to Brunson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Flint breaker.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. The 19-foot shot. Rebound San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these